Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Verena and I'm super happy that you found your way here, maybe for the first time or for the I don't know how many times. I'm back today with another tarot reading with the topic of what does your future self want you to know? And I want to say something before we start the reading. So my belief is that we shape ourselves, our future. Yeah, so with the actions we do today, they are projected into our future. So we're always responsible and we're always in the driver's seat. We're always the creator of our future. I really want to say that because I'm a coach and mentor and I help people to realize their full potential. And for that, you need to know that you are the creator of your reality and that you're not the victim of circumstances. Yeah, this is super important because sometimes I have the feeling if people see from the outside, they think, or maybe my own thoughts, tarot doesn't go with the way I coach and mentor people. But how I see this, when you come here today, you choose a pile, you are looking into one of the realities, the potential realities of the future. You are always able to sort of shift and make up your mind today to either choose this future or to change it and make it up the way you like it. And I tell you now, as I sit here, it is possible. For each and everyone, no matter where you're at today. It doesn't matter. You just have to think bigger than your current circumstances and trust and feel that it is possible for you. And if you need help with that, you can send me a message, book a private, either a reading or come onto a mentoring journey with me to realize your full potential, to become aware of why you're actually here. What is your talent? What is your purpose? What is your gift to share with the world? And then be able to move forward step by step into a life where you're back at in the driver's seat and be able to make shifts and turns which are in alignment of your true soul's purpose, of your heart's desire. That being said, welcome again. And there's timestamps in the description box below. You most probably already chose your pile from the thumbnail in the beginning. If you chose pile number 1, please stick along for the ride right now. Pile number 2 and 3, you can choose the timestamps down in the description box. And again, I'm super happy that you're here. And let's start with pile number 1. Let me take a sip first. All right, so welcome pile number 1. What does the future, your future self, wants you to know right now? Oh, wow. That's a very fortunate card. Look at that. It's the Psychic Tarot of John Holland. And this is one of the major arcana cards, which I believe it's the star card. I don't want to tell you something wrong because I'm always, yeah, of course it is. I'm always mixing it up with the sun. Yeah, it's the star. And look at that. How beautiful is it? So the star card in traditional tarot is a card of wish fulfillment. Okay, we all look up to the stars to say, like, make a wish. When you see a shooting star, you know, we look out into the night sky and, you know, making wishes, sending them up into the sky, into the heavens. And so it's a reminder of that you can always make a wish, but not only making a wish, turning it into a desire, turning it actually into a goal. And there's again the making a wish is like sort of, this is an interesting, like, two concepts. Making a wish is like sort of giving it to the heaven, to the creator, to the universe. And then also making it a goal or desire is sort of acknowledging that you are also part of it. So you can influence the outcome, because sometimes we make a wish and we feel like, oh, it's all up to the universe. And it is in a sense, but when we have a burning desire, when we have a goal or a wish, then we sort of impress it into the universe, into the substance we don't see, which is all around us, to be created. And then we get intuitive hunches and ideas, and then it's on us to make it happen. And I want to give you an example. All right, I have one. So for example, there's a Tina Turner. No, she's already, let's say Taylor Swift. You're a Taylor Swift fan, there's a concert in your area, and all the concert tickets are sold out. And you try to get a ticket everywhere, but you were not fortunate, okay? So you go out onto your balcony in the night and you make a wish that you want to go to this Taylor Swift concert. So you don't just wait around. So you pressed that wish into this, let's say, the universal subconscious mind. And then you don't just wait at home until a Taylor Swift concert falls through through the open window. No, you go out next day to work, whatever. And then, for example, at the bakery, you get that intuitive hint to go to the small kiosk, to the small shop where you bought your newspapers in the past. Yeah? So you're like, but I don't need a newspaper. But you follow it and you go there. And as you enter it, you see like a flyer from a private person selling 2 Taylor Swift concert tickets. And you're like, oh my God, this is what I mean with that. You impress your wish into the universal subconscious mind and then follow your hunches. You need to follow your hunches. And that's what I get when I see this card. Also what I see in this card, if you are wanting to start to do Reiki or anything like pranic healing, anything you can do with your hands of light, whatever, it's your future self wants you to know, it is a good time to do that now. Wow, one card that I already talked so much, but yeah, hope. So there's hope, there's a lot of things going on, and there's also a person in the light. So maybe what else I see is maybe somebody, one person has transitioned into, because I said Tina Turner in the beginning as well. So maybe somebody died in your surrounding, in your close surrounding, family, etc. Know that they are in a good place, showing up, connecting with you through this. And I feel like they are surrounding you with light. And if you want to connect to them, imagine them in a golden light like this and talk to them, speak to them. You can also, they're now even more sourcey, connected to even deeper to source energy as they already changed their frequency. You can tell them your wishes as well. Okay, so what does your future self want you to know? Maybe this is also your future self showing up like this, in the light. That would be also like really, really beautiful to see it that way. That it communicates to you through your hands or through healing energy. You can also put your hands onto your body and imagine golden light flowing through. What does pile number 1's future self want them to know right now? Drop. Pile number 1's future self want them to know right now. One more. 2 more. Okay. Guys, look what fell out. The star. cannot make this up. You know, if you want it on the floor, I'm back. Oh my God, look at that. I love that. You know, that's why I love tarot so much, you know, because really it's magical. And it has the same colors as my beautiful flower here. Amazing. So the first card which popped up is the Knight of Wands, which is like a passionate knight wanting to go for what he really desires. He's a little bit like bold, you know, he's like a young man, like the energy of a young man wanting to pursue, wanting to pursue love, you know, not thinking about the future, thinking about the moment, letting his passion guide him. Sometimes doing stupid things, but he is so driven by the energy which is moving through him to express it into the open. So he's following it. He is riding out there and following his dreams, his passions, his inspirations. You know, he's not holding back. He's not thinking about, oh, can I really do that? Oh, am I equipped enough? Or will she choose me? No, he's like, I want this. And he's going for it. And with the star, I mean, dudes, do I have to say anything else? Anything more than you have the star twice? So definitely, there's something for you in regards to a wish being granted. Your future self is telling you there's a wish being granted for you. Oh my God, I held the card into the, I hope YouTube will allow me to do that because their rules are quite strict. Ooh. And yeah, we have the Empress. Look at that. So let's see the fourth one, the Page of Swords. So what do I get here? So your future self, what is your future self wanting you to know right now? Let me get some clarifier. I want to get a clarifier on the Empress. Can we have a clarifier? What is the Empress showing here? I mean, the 10, the 10 of Cups at the bottom, 2 of Cups here. Wow, look at that. So what I'm getting here with the Empress is sort of the divine feminine, a motherly energy, and she has a lot of stars on her head. So an energy of abundance, an energy of fertility, an energy of prosperity and riches, an energy of harvest, an energy of opulence in a little bit. So having more than I need. And with that being said, with the 2 of Cups showing up and the 10 of Cups showing up, it could be that you have actually, I asked for clarification for the Empress, and the 2 of Cups and the 10 of Cups showed up. So what I'm getting here is you might have the desire for a new relationship. Yeah. And what I'm getting here is, let me see, is with a, what's it? Chariot in English at the bottom. I feel that, sorry, I'm a little bit like stuck to that. I showed you the star, and the woman obviously is not covered. So I hope YouTube is not taking the video. Anyway, so what I'm seeing here is that a wish is going to be fulfilled in regards to relationship, a new relationship, or with the Page of Swords and the Knight of Wands. Somebody is coming back, and there is a possibility for a new start. That's what I'm seeing here. If you already have a very happy relationship, what I'm seeing is that you will discover something or rediscover something which brought you a lot of fulfillment in the past. It could be a hobby, it could be a project which you started in the past but you've never finished it. maybe in like definitely in regards to one of your passions. Yeah, and it brought you a lot of fulfillment in the past, but then for some reason you disconnected, maybe stressful times, and you laid it to the side, you put it to the side, and now it is sort of coming back. And your future self is encouraging you to take it up again and start. Let me see what else I see. No, actually, this is what I see. And outside the doors, the door closes. Yeah, so I feel for you something really, really beautiful is going to happen. Your future self tells you that. A wish is granted, a wish is fulfilled. Either, as I said, with a new relationship or in regards to relationship matters, or with a passion, something you started in the past, re-entering your life, and there's emotional fulfillment ahead where you really dive deep into this passion, where it connects you also with your feminine, with the aspect of your feminine. So for example, dancing, doing pottery, creating art, doing a hula course, things like that, doing something, a sewing course, something which is typically connected more to the feminine energy than the masculine. Yeah, pile number 1, this is what I see. I am really, really excited for you. Let me know if it resonates and keep me posted on what's going to happen next for you. I think it's a fabulous outlook. Especially, when we see this card, it's so bright, it's so light. And now I'm seeing also the light up here with the similar colors and in the painting behind my bed, green, blue, yellow. So yeah, let me know how it spoke to you. And you can also book a private reading. It's the end of the year. Many of my clients want to know what's up ahead in 2025. So if you feel like you would like to have a deeper insight, send me a message. And other than that, please subscribe to my channel so you never miss a reading. And I'm wishing you all the best. Thank you so much for being here. Bye-bye. Hello, pile number 2. I am so happy that you're here. And you chose the second pile, obviously, with, wow, material and spiritual prosperity. That's the 6 of Pentacles, a card where you sort of like, it's a card of generosity, a card of balancing out. I feel like you've worked a lot, you've put a lot of things into place. You were planting a lot of seeds in the past, and now it's the time for harvesting. It could also be that with this card that you're moving house, that you're looking towards a new beginning, some sort of, but we look deeper into that with the tarot. So pile number 2, what does your future self want? Oh, they're already there, and they jumped like always. They all jump as quickly as I cannot even look for them. So let's see. Ooh, we have the first card which popped up is, oh, I cannot, I'm sorry, I'm not able to show them. I hope you can see. It's the Devil card. YouTube has very strict rules. We have the 8 of Wands, a card of movement. And don't be scared with the Devil, please. I explain in a second. And then we have the 6 of Cups. Beautiful. So what do I get here, pile number 2? What does your future self want you to know? Okay, so what I'm getting here, let me see one more. What is the devil wanting to tell us? Again. I need a bigger table, guy. Oh yeah. So there's something with the devil showing up, clarified by the Ten of Pentacles, which is for me a card of family, and it can be a part of family legacy, money. So it's very, very interesting because we have the Eight of Wands and the Six of Cups, which the Six of Cups is a card of childhood, thinking about the past, reminiscing about the past, being like, oh, in the past was everything was better. Not like just thinking like there's a word. It's not in my mind right now. But what I'm getting here with the material and spiritual prosperity, something from your childhood. It could be a belief, a pattern. Something, first of all, something needs to be let go of. With the devil is sort of a card where it's about our subconscious, about addictions, about behaviors which are limiting us on moving forward. It's a kind of the Eight of Wands, the kind of movement, a kind of quick movement, a kind of communicating in the right way as well. And with the Six of Cups showing up as well, I feel like something from the past, from your upbringing, is holding you back from moving forward. So you sort of kept by, I don't know, family members or the belief about how it is done from moving forward on your journey. And also from stepping into prosperity, because there are certain things active which are holding you sort of on chains. So, but you're already looking towards a brighter future. So you're standing with your back towards your family's home, or towards the beliefs and towards your upbringing, the structures you were born into, but you're looking already into the new. So there's a new path ahead with a bright sun rising. But for that, you need to step up and step out from that is binding you to a certain mindset or to a certain family member. So I'm getting here, like, as I'm looking at this card, I'm looking to this wise man. Maybe you want to be in favor of your dad's goodwill, or your grandfather's goodwill, or somebody's goodwill, and you don't want people to think about you badly. But so maybe, for like, to make an example, yeah, so I'm completely different than my family and what they're doing, and some of them might think what I'm doing is completely crazy, you know, because it's not considered to be normal. And so maybe you already think about things in a different way, but you're so scared to communicate about how you see things in regards to how to make money, how to create prosperity, etc. So maybe you're following metaphysical teachers like Bob Proctor, Anthony Robbins, or Tony Robbins, or like there's so many out there, Neville Goddard, and you know that there's a different way. It's not about hard work, and it's not about working until you're 70. You want a different life. You want, how they say, the easier way. But you're worried that people reject you, and you cannot leave behind what you were born into. That's what I'm getting. And your future self wants you to know you have to step into your power, and you have to also communicate your truth. Even if people, 6, and the devil is also 6. Even if people do not understand you, it doesn't matter. Maybe, you know, a lot of times when we do something different, people will ridicule you. They will think you're nuts. And then when you made it, they're like, oh, they want to know how you've done it. Okay. So you need to go through this passage of, like with the devil here, with the fire. You have to walk through the fire to come out at the other end. This is what your future self wants you to know. And in the end, you will also help people in your close surrounding or from your past. You maybe share with your friends or your siblings how to make money in a different way, how to be prosperous, how to live a prosperous life, a wealthy life. Yeah, that is what I'm getting here. That is what I'm getting here. So your future self wants you to know, take the lid off, speak your truth. And if you don't want to speak your truth, but move into the direction of your dreams, do it differently. They don't need to know in the beginning, but move, do that course, do invest in crypto, I don't know, do invest in new technologies, do things differently. Do them how you feel it's right for you, and don't listen to your family background. Because, you know, yesterday I spoke to my mom and I told her about a certain investment, and then I said it's really super, how to say, successful or whatever it's not the right word, but it's, you can make money from it. And then my mom said, but if that's true, everybody would do it. No, it's not. Not everybody would do it, because, and yesterday I saw this really nice, I don't know, was it a YouTube video? Yeah, it was a YouTube video. Like, you have a frame of reference, a box you're inside. And this box is determined by your belief system. Yeah, and your frame of reference and who you think you are. And also about, like, there's also beliefs about financial freedom. If you're born into a family where they worked hard to gain money and stuff like that, this is your truth. And financial freedom and being a millionaire or whatever is outside of that box. So you don't believe it's possible for you. So of course, you cannot buy into what you think is not possible for you, what you think is not available for you. So when my mom said that, she was obviously articulating and speaking from her own box. So my mom thinks money is not easy available. Yeah, and it's totally okay that she thinks that, because that's how she grew up and that's how she was conditioned. And but I said that in my other video, there are so many millionaires on this planet right now, like never been before, you know. So money is there. There's a lot of money there. It's just distributed in a way which is, in my opinion, it could be better. Yeah. So it could be distributed in a better way, saying that more people like you and me, and I assume you are similar like me, wanting to make this place, the world, a better place, leaving it better than I found it. More people like us need to be in charge of money, have money, and not thinking about money as the devil, he's here, devil's work. Yeah. And I know a lot of us think that because we were conditioned by our parents, by the church, by the government, you know, be a good person, don't want more than you need. And in a sense, I totally sign that. But we all need as much as possible to fulfill our needs. and to live a good life. Because only if you have enough or more than enough, you are living a good life. You can afford being healthy, you can afford eating well, you can afford making trainings courses to learn more, and then you pass on that knowledge from a place of being full. You know, if you have a lot, just imagine you have apple trees and you have this year you have so many apples that you cannot eat them, and you already sold some and there's still more. What are you doing? You're giving them away to the neighbors, don't you? Like I would, because you have so many and you don't want them to get wasted. So this is how it should be. But then just imagine you have only 2 apples. You will not share them because you only have 2. So we want to have more. We want to have prosperity. We want to have money. We want to have a lot of money, because when we have a lot of money, we are willing to give. We are willing to share. We are willing to create for others with an open heart and open hands. And that's the new paradigm for money. This is why we want money, and this is why money is nothing bad. Money is actually what you make out of it. Everything can be good, everything can be bad. If you drink too much orange juice, it will be very bad for you. But if you drink the right amount of orange juice, it's healthy. And that's the same with money, you know, but nah, that maybe was not the best example, but you know what I mean. So this is your message. Move into that direction. You know exactly where you're wanting to go. You want to create in a different way, and that's amazing. And you will bring a lot of change into your family by moving forward into that direction and sharing it. At some point, they will start to ask you how you did it. Okay, so your future self wants you to know material and spiritual prosperity are in your reach. They are inside of you already. Okay. Pile number 2, thank you so much for being here and creating a new world. And I'm seeing you soon. Bye-bye. Pile number 3, welcome to your reading. I'm super excited that you're here. We already had 2 fabulous readings, and you chose pile number 3 with the solar plexus. Might be that you also were attracted to pile number 1, because if you were, then just know, check it out. And it reminds me again on my flower, the card yellow, the solar plexus is about our internal power. It sits above our navel. It's connected, the solar energy, to the sun, obviously. And it's our sense of I. Who are you in this world? So your future self wants you to know, to connect to your solar plexus, to your internal power, and moving confidently forward in life. Expressing with number 3, it's the number of expression, expressing confidently who you are in this world. And what I'm getting is you can, to improve your solar plexus and to maybe expand also your breathing. A lot of people who have solar plexus blockages, I'm also a chakra healer, they do not breathe properly. So here is a little tip for you. What you can do in the mornings and in the evenings, you can lie in bed to do this. Put your hand maybe onto your belly button or above your belly button, and imagine breathing in the sun of the light of the sun into your belly, and feel that the golden light, the yellow light, is spreading out from there. And you breathe in really deeply. So you expand all your belly. You get really wide. I feel I already need to breathe like this. Let's do that 3 times. You can close your eyes. amazing. I already feel so much more calm. Yeah. So breathing is so important. And I'm not a big fan of breath work because I believe we first have to learn how to breathe normally again. And breath work, I don't believe in it. Like I believe in pranayama, yes, but not in like, anyway, we don't need to go in there. So breathe into your belly, softly connect to your breath and feel also where there's restriction. Maybe you experience even pain. What you can do there is getting a tennis ball, lie on your belly and softly place the ball and lie with your weight onto the ball, and just also breathe into that and expand there and release any tension in your muscle, your fascia, and yeah, let go of something that holds you back. That's what I'm getting here. So things that hold you back from stepping into your power. So pile number 3, what does your future self want you to know here? What does the future self of pile number 3 want them to know, please? 1, I want 3 cards. What does your future self want you to know? 2, what your future 3? Let's see. Again, 1 drop, 1 jump off the hook. Yeah, and the solar plexus is connected to the fire element. So it could also be that your stagnant fire, Agni, then don't eat yellow things, first of all, like bananas, yellow peppers, corn, maybe not corn. Corn is not as healthy anymore as it is a lot of gene mutating. You know what I mean? Hopefully. But yellow things, yellow fruits, okay? And yellow foods. And with the solar plexus, you want to breathe deeply because the fire needs air to burn and also to digest. The fire is the digestive fire. If the flame is too small, you will not be able to digest your food as well as it should be. That's what I'm getting. So, that's so funny. So the first card is the 4 of Wands, and the Wands are the fire element, and we have another, like a lot of yellow. So it's definitely for you, and I want to read the card in the booklet because I think it's important. Key facts: color yellow, sound Ram. So you can also chant Ram, which is RAM, and focus onto your solar plexus. Your element is fire. Glands is the pancreas and the adrenal glands, and the keywords I can. The solar plexus is located between the navel area, just below the rib cage. And now I feel like, again, I need to breathe deeply, so maybe you too. It represents power, vitality, willpower, self-esteem, and confidence. The energy center where your emotions and feelings, I get what your reading is about, are recorded. This chakra is associated with clairsentience and inner feeling, which is the major psychic reception area. To balance the chakra, you may want to try yoga, dance and movement, or breath work with color. In addition, be aware of people who drain your energy. Workshops and classes that focus on empowerment will help you open and harmonize this area. So what I'm getting here, so the first card is the 4 of Wands. That's actually a card of, being on an event, having fun, being joyous, being with people, being out and about, enjoying life. And with all this yellow, expressing yourself, dancing, singing, moving. And then we have the Page of Cups, which reminds me of a child, which is following like dancing and being loud, singing, and just being their joyful self. And then we have the 6 of Cups in reverse. So these 3 cards together show me that a part of yourself, the joyous, bubbly, personal, and with this blue, there's everywhere blue and yellow. So I feel, due to something in the past, your expression, number 3, I said that, expression, it's the throat chakra. It's connected to the color blue, and we have blue and yellow, blue and yellow. You were restricted in expressing your power through the word, power through speech, power through singing. So you are encouraged by your future self to speak your truth. Maybe you want to go out there on events and speak, sing, do something, being on a stage, and you're really, really encouraged to do it and to not let these past experiences from childhood, maybe your siblings ridiculed you, or people, children, like friends, you know, when you were little, they made fun of your voice, they made fun of you, they suppressed your power, and then you left sort of your confidence, like you lost it, or you forgot about it, and something that brought you so much joy was a reason of a lot of pain. So your future self wants you to know there's a road opening now. You have to reconnect to that sense of who you are. And I really get that breathing into that light into your solar plexus. Eating yellow stuff, doing things like connect to a candle at night, stare into a candle, call in this fire element and feel like it's relight my fire, you know, like connect to that part of your energy again, which knows how to experience themselves in a good way. Go out, share your truth, dance, be joyful, be on a stage as a stand-up comedian or whatever. Share your poetry. Something along communicating who you are while stepping into your power. That's what your future self wants you to know. And that's what I'm getting here. So you can also work with the sunlight, sitting in the sun, embracing, imagining the sun flooding you with energy, activating you. You can wear yellow stuff to also support you in activating your willpower. You can work with crystals. Tiger's eye, for example, citrine is really, really good for that, especially for the solar plexus chakra. Flower essences, I think arnica I get here, calendula I get, would be also something you could work with and really be like also boundary work, stepping up and setting boundaries with people who want to cut you down and want to keep you small. Woo! To breathe again. So that's what I'm getting for you, pile number 3. Let me know if it hits the nail, and subscribe to my channel so you never miss a reading, or book a private reading or a private mentoring if you need some additional support. Thank you so much for being here. I really loved our time together, and I see you very, very soon. All the best from Bali. Bye bye.